Hi folks, so I thought I'd have a go at a winter scene today. So I'll be using a very limited palette. This is just a little bit of clean water just to lubricate the paper and soften up some of the colours. So let's start off with, what shall I use? Raw sienna. Cobalt blue, I think. It's a bit more bluey. Don't worry about those drips coming down the paper. It's all part of the fun. That's like a general sky. And let's just wipe some of that away with like so. Now, so raw sienna blue and burnt umber are going to be the three colours I'm going to use. Just stick to three colours. Now on a few trees up there, make them a bit more bluey. So just using the corner of the height brush just to flick it up, bring it down, just introducing a little bit of those three colours, get a little bit of variation in there. But over there, I want this on dark, so I'm going to scrape into it. I want some nice houses and things just going on in the background. I'm just sort of rotating through the colours just to get that variation. And you can see when it's starting to dry, you get sharp edges. When it's still wet, it'll stay. It'll stay all sort of misty and hazy. So again, just varying the contrast, soft and sharp. Let's darken that there because I want a nice. If I just get me scraper, just a plastic card. But I do like a bit the one with just a corner. Well, you can get there. You get different effects from a sharp edge to a soft corner. Let's just try that one there, like some kind of little cottage thing. And let's have another one there. Just random marks, just scraping into it, just get random marks. It just looks like you've spent ages doing this, but really it's just took seconds. And you can just dab a few more things in, and then just scrape a few more things in, like fence posts. Always works good for fence posts. Just pop them in. Telegraph poles. A few wires going across. Just keep them nice and subtle. Just lots of little random details going on. A few more scrapes, maybe even like another little house there. Something there on the side. Something down there. Something there. Just loads of little things going on. I don't know what half this stuff is, but that's all part of the fun. You can even go in with a brush for different effects. Different brushes will give different effects. All these little random details. I mean, I'll show you at the end. I'll go in close and you'll see it all, and people think you've spent forever faffing around, but really it's just took seconds. But as always, it's so easy to overdo it. Let's try a bit of a lighter colour. Just a few. What I'm doing, just tapping it like that. Just pop a little bit of that in. What I might do now is just we've got some sort of path. If I just work out where the path's going to go, let's just give it up there like that. Freaks around, just whack it in like that. fingers in there and just scuff it up. And don't be afraid to get your fingers dirty. That's going to go around. So we've got that path, it's meant to be going up there like that, and it just turns round. Well, I'm trying to keep it nice and light so I can brush in some shadows later. Just gives a vague idea of something going off into the. Yeah, now what I'd like to do is just take the rigger brush, and you can always pop in a few fence posts in. You know, it looks like the path's going up there, like so. So, like I say, I've kept it light because I'll brush in some shadows and it'll look a lot better. Just make sure this is flat first. And I'm just wondering whether I need to darken some of those tones along the horizon. I might just do it anyway. Just go nice and dark. So back into the brown and blue. Just get some real sort of darks in there. It's all about contrasts, remember. Just a few darks in there. I'm going to put some in front of these houses there. If I switch to the little brush, the smaller rigger, but something I forgot to do, there's a few trees. Scrape one in there, big thing. One cutting across there, straight across that roof. This is a size, I think this is a 1 or a 0, I don't even know. It hasn't even got a brand on it. Put something up there like that. Don't do them too big, just want to keep that sense of scale. It's so hard to resist. Let's have a few more posts or something. Something across there. Don't want to overdo it. I've probably overdone it already, to be honest with you. Before I do the shadows, I just want to work out where to put our little man. See, ideally somewhere there, but it's a bit dark. So what I might do is take the bigger brush. I want to put him in there, but I want it lighter, so I'm just going to wet that. Let's put that brush down. Let's just wet this. That's where our little man's going to go, so I can see him. Incidentally, I hope you the book's out now. How Art Keeps Me Sane: A Creative Path to Mental Well-Being. So that book I've been working on for the last few weeks. It's now available on Amazon, £9.99. Free, I think free postage as well. For a lot of people will qualify for free postage. So I've tried to keep the prices as low as I possibly could. So let's just put this man on. But I'll go through some of the chapters with you in other videos. I'll read some of the words in the chapters, and I should have dried this before I did it. It's hang on, just put a few little shadows on these things, same sort of angle. While it's on the brush, just I'll try not to use the edge. I just want to make sure that's dry before it doesn't get any bigger. Let's push some foreground shadows in. Just take a little bit of everything, and then not too much, not too strong, but enough to give a sense of something going on. It needs to be the same colour as them. This is a slightly awkward way of doing it, because really obviously this shadow needs to match that colour, but I've been a bit loose with it all, so it needs to be at the same angle, so I'm sort of coming down like that. Don't want to get too mad. And then let it quick dry. That little rigger brush. I'm going to stick my little bird up here somewhere. Another one there, and then another one there. Let's just sign this thing. Just sign it over here. I'm going to call that one done. This will be on Etsy with all the other paintings in these demos. So let's stick a mount on that and see what it looks like. So when I paused it, I noticed the picture had gone all wobbly. That's a problem I have with the sun. That's why I want to move into the spare room in the house. I mean, painting here, it just gets too warm. But anyway, back to the painting. I only used the 3 colours on the palette. It was this cobalt blue, burnt umber, and I think I said raw sienna. It's actually yellow ochre. I'm just experimenting with some of the colours. But simple sky. See little variations there in the sky, but I just let the paint do its thing. And then started brushing in the trees and the bushes and everything, quite dark, so I wanted to scrape these buildings in, just simple scrapes with a few plastic cards I've got. And you can see where it's just like dab, 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 dab. Those yellow open marks are a bit thicker than I was, I think the brush was too wet when I'd done them, and they would have been better if it was with a dry brush. You can see where these posts, now I love putting posts in, just so you pull these little shadows off, and it just helps create that impression of light along with these foreground shadows coming through. A few fence posts, just to, it might have been a little bit difficult to notice the path without them. But again, the fence posts give you something to cast the shadows from. and the path leads up to our little man. I put that in when it was still wet. I didn't want to use the air dryer because I know people moan about it. Again, the little man there, thinner strokes would have worked better. Just walking up to his little cottage, one of these houses there along the horizon line, could be any of them. And then you can see again, see the little trees I've put in using the number 1 rigger. Again, just little details. They only take seconds to do, but they really help with the detail. So I hope you enjoy that. Thanks as always for watching and for your support. Take a look at the book on Amazon. You can, if you click the read sample bit, you'll be able to read the first few pages, and just let me know what you think. So, thanks for watching. Do keep practicing. Look forward to seeing all your paintings in the gallery pages. The art and mental well-being chat page is up as well if you want to share any issues. So until next time, thanks again, and I'll see you soon.